What's up YouTube? It's time for another check-in with you guys. Let you guys know how my contest prep is going. Right now you are basically watching the first proper posing session that I've ever done in this whole contest prep so far. So the lighting is not great. The positioning of the camera is not great. I'm not trying to look my best for you guys, but I was using a mirror to look at myself when I did this. Basically, I took a Tabata method. So I got a Tabata app, which basically just times whatever intervals you want to, and I did 30-second intervals of each pose with like a 7 or 10-second rest in between each pose. So this is at 500% of the speeds of the real-time speed. So I held each pose for quite a long time, just trying to get comfortable, trying to get used to it. Posing is going to be a huge part of doing my best when it comes to displaying my physique on stage. And typically when I show you guys my posing updates, it's just a one quick run through of all my poses in really good lighting too. And in this case right here, it is not quite the same. So did that on Saturday, ran through it all, felt pretty good. Probably should have ran through it about 3 times total. Just did it once. Again, it was 30 seconds hold per pose. Now, today I mixed up my training quite a bit. Don't have a new training program yet from my coach, so just waiting on that. So I figured I'll just write down all the fun exercises that I miss, that I love, and I'll start to incorporate them, do a little quick upper body strength. Well, not really quick, but an upper body strength workout. So I started with dips, and I had it in my mind that I would hang 100 kilos and dip 100 kilos. So you just saw me do 60. This right here is 80 kilos. I believe I did 6 reps. I was aiming for 6 reps across most of the exercises that I did today. And that felt quite good. I haven't done weighted dips in probably 5 months or more. And the last time I did them was with 100 kilos. So I really wanted to make sure that my strength was still there and I could do it again. And believe it or not, we made it happen. So I did 2 sets total of 100 kilos. Right now I'm weighing 89 kilos on the scale. So this right here, I'm hanging more weight than I actually weigh myself. So a total of 189 kilos collectively. And you know what? It felt really good, and it was a great start to an awesome workout. While you guys watch that, I'll just touch base in terms of macros. Things are back to normal. Today is a 315 gram carb day. My rest days are at 265. And after having the 3-day refeed or diet break, I held my weight for a couple of days, like I was just losing 100 grams per day. And today I woke up at 89, which is like 1.4 kilos lighter than during my refeeds. So, you know, I dropped a bit of weight today, which is awesome, and I'm expecting to continue to drop weight throughout this week. And that was because I had my 2 rest days at 265 carbs, so I definitely dropped some fluid weight there. And looking leaner today, feeling pretty good. So these dips were amazing. Today I focused on doing dips. I did overhead press, I did T-bar rows, I did floor press, close grip floor press, and I did some seated dumbbell curls. So the things that I actually enjoy training, things that I love. You know, oftentimes I train my clients, they do certain exercises, and I get a bit jealous. I want to do them too, but they're not always planned in my program, so I stick to my plan. This right here was 6 plates, and form was like loose. Started at 3 plates, went to 4, went to 5, went to 6. I did 3 sets with this load right here, and then each set was slightly different technique. But overall, I was pretty pleased with it, and I think I'm gonna be sore tomorrow as a result. Now, thanks for the feedback in terms of Muscle Mania and me not doing it. Everything was positive. Didn't get a single person on Facebook or whatever tell me that it was a bad idea. Everyone thought it was a great idea. In general, Muscle Mania isn't really the best natural bodybuilding federation to choose, and you know, I've always known that. And moving forwards, I'm really looking forward to competing on that INBA stage. Now, in regards to training, I've been training for the last 4 weeks. I've been doing 4 days per week. So volume overall has been on the lower end. You know, some of the exercises were just 2 sets, and then towards the end of the training block, some of the exercises moved into 3 sets. So the intensity was quite high. It was RPE 9 to 10 for most things, but total volume has definitely been down, and I would say that as a result of that, today's training session was quite successful in terms of maximal overload and strength, because I'm not worn out. I'm going to take a wild guess and assume that the next training block is going to be much higher volume, burning a lot more calories, getting more of a pump, and just really trying to focus on getting leaner, which is the ultimate goal at this point in time. I'm still doing the 10,000 steps per day, but last week I didn't do any days at 10,000 steps. And I think it really makes a difference to the way I look and how much I weigh as well. So because I had that refeed, the 3 refeed days, I wanted to just do minimal activity, really recover, reduce the adaptation of metabolic adaptation, I guess. So wanted to increase my metabolic rate as best I could by resting more, eating more, and focusing on weight training for the most part. So this week I'm back onto my 10,000 steps. I was thinking about, well, I have been alternating them, 1 week 10,000, 1 week 5,000. I'm thinking about just doing 10,000 daily, unless I feel like I'm very drained, or unless my new training program is very demanding, which I'm hoping it will be, to be honest. Today, or actually last night, I decided to prep all my meals for today. So last night I prepped everything like I used to, like when I first started bodybuilding actually, which was back in 2005 or 2004. I used to prep all my meals, put them in cling wrap, put them in Tupperware, and just have them ready so I can just space them out throughout the day wherever I need to. So I did that today, and to be honest, it is very, very convenient. I already know what I'm eating. Everything is tracked, measured, hits my macros. And I also ensured that I had a decent amount of carbohydrates before I trained today. So I had an oats meal, and then I also had 250 grams of rice with some chicken as another meal. And then right before I trained, I had 300 or 400 grams of watermelon with some caffeine, which worked out to be quite a good combination. A bit of hydration and a bit of energy. So that's pretty much it, guys. Definitely excited to get shredded. Not really showing anyone exactly how I look under the right lights with a good pump. I like to save that for the stage, I'd say. But overall, everything is coming together, and I'm excited to get down to around 86 kilos. We're looking at about 3 to 4 kilos to go. That's a wrap, guys. I will speak to you soon.